Friend, what is going to separate you from the rest of the world, from the rest of your peers, is stepping out of being mediocre. Self discipline helps you with that. It takes you completely out of that because you begin to focus on yourself. It's about feeling good about yourself. And what happens is that you start to be hard on yourself. You intentionally raise your own standards of expectations. For example, when everybody wants to wake up every morning at 8 o'clock, you wake up at 6 o'clock because you want to get a lot of things done. You want to move yourself out of that category of mediocre group of people because whatever you tolerate in life, that's what you get. It's like junk in, junk out. If you feed yourself with great things, good books, good time management, good thinking space, and spending time with good friends, it's all around discipline because whatever you tolerate determines the output that you produce or get at the end of the day. In other words, you begin to think about, for example, let me shape up. Let me shape up in every way. I'm going to shape up in the way I look. I'm going to shape up in the way I do my work. I'm going to shape up in the way I do what I need to do, what I have to do. And then what happens is that the mind begins to produce more energy. And when you begin to receive this energy released by your brain because of those positive and powerful desire to change in your mindset, your self-worth begins to change. You begin to look at yourself differently. You no longer look at yourself the way you are right now. So, in a nutshell, if you think about discipline, I want to actually just summarize it in these two areas. For example, mindset, because really the way you think, that's what you become. If you think failure, you're gonna become failure. If you think success, you're gonna become successful, and not automatically just thinking and becoming. Because when you begin to give your thoughts to success, you begin to stimulate your mind into the ideas that lead you into success. And the second major thing is the physical health. It's very, very difficult to be successful, friend, if you eat everything that is in front of you. If you watch everything that is shown on YouTube, on television, everywhere. You got to focus on your physical health. You got to have a lot of energy. You got to look after yourself. If you're going to be successful for a very, very long period of time, you're going to need your physical body to enjoy that success. And so this is self-discipline in a nutshell. Self-discipline is basically making a decision to discipline yourself, making a decision to restrain yourself, making a decision to limit yourself from certain things, taking yourself out of certain spaces, doing certain things certain ways, setting routines for yourself, setting alarms on your phone to remind you of certain activities that are very, very important in your day, in your weeks, in your months, in your year. It begins with that. And it doesn't have to only be big things. We know that charity begins at home. It always starts with small little things. So that is, in a nutshell, self-discipline. Wait for the video in the next few coming slides that is going to bring a nice clarity to this.